Все, мы в эфире с вами сейчас. Подождите. На ютубчик зайти. Мне погода вообще не нравится. Ветер еще поднялся. Чё? Тель 2, ну, тоже что-то, блин. Ну, что за фигня? Все, вы готовы? Всем здравствуйте, здравствуйте. Не, хочу, чтобы вы сначала покушали, потому что я. Курица очень вкусный. Курица очень вкусный. Курица очень вкусный. Переходите, пожалуйста.
Welcome to the NBA on 2K Sports. Good to have you with us. I'm Ernie Johnson. Tonight, we'll see the Los Angeles Lakers playing against the Utah Jazz. And out we go now to Salt Lake City to listen in on Kevin Harlan as the game gets underway.
Воткните, пожалуйста, в этот зарядочку, розетку. Я думаю, что зарядки нет. Спасибо.
And moments ago, the national anthem and the mental preparation for the game ahead. A quick check now at the starting five for both teams. And as we take a look here at Mr. Incredible, guys, what's your take?
I've also got to say, Steve, that I really like how he's able to adapt defensively to really whatever the situation is. There are a number of ways he can come at you at that end of the floor.
So for the Lakers, their last game a win against Denver. And they put it all together in that game. It added up to a phenomenal win.
And guys, that was their night. I mean, it seemed like everything they shot went in.
It happens that way sometimes, guys. It was just one of those games where the shooting of a couple of players became contagious, and nobody was stopping.
У меня был такой номер, а у вас вот такой. Блин, безалкогольники играют. Да вы шатите, что стреляете? Да, вы вот на вот это. Еще рано. За судья мяч кинь. Давайте.
And the Jazz start out with the ball. Rubio the pass to Ingles, and Gobert kicks to Ingles.
Вы шатите играете.
For the Utah Jazz, they won their last contest. That game against
Похоже, пас.
They just weren't challenged. I mean, nearly as much as they should have been in that game, at least when they had the ball.
Yeah, it was a mismatch. I mean, the defense from the start was on its heels
the entire game. Бросайте, не послушайте. Что я тут не знаю.
On defense, the Lakers. This is their first chance this season playing the Jazz. He dishes it to Rubio. And he gets it to go, hitting off the back of the rim. Rubio's got his team on the board to start the game for the Jazz. Here's Mr. Incredible. Let's find out what Doris Burke has for us.
Hey, Kevin. I spoke with the Lakers head coach. One of their harder tasks in this game will be finding a way to slow down the explosive score of Joe Johnson. He said there isn't any one answer, as Johnson can and will play so many different roles in an offense throughout the course of the game. He said he can initiate plays as well as finish plays. We'll just have to make sure we don't lose track of them. Guys?
Thank you, Doris.
That's what I like, a nice, strong finish inside.
That's what he does. He's got that dunker mentality.
My goodness, physicality personified right there. It was just go up and finish over the biggest defender. Oh, goodness, that's like temporary insanity right there.
Do you think he realizes we've actually got a game, a serious game taking place here? I have my doubts, partner.
It's picked off. The pass to Fresh. Takes it up with both hands and rips it down. And a closer look here at the hustle stats for the Lakers.
And it's been about their defense. They're playing with a frenetic pace, putting a lot of pressure on the ball handlers and forcing turnovers.
They've gotten their fair share of points off turnovers so far tonight, too.
Pass dangles into Gobert and stolen by Jordan. It's tipped. Stolen by Rubio. Mitchell kicks to Gobert, and he gets it to go.
How about the quick hands on the steal and the quick feet on the break?
Yeah, careless, silly mistake there, though. I mean, coughing the ball up and then not being quick enough to get back on defense.
And he gets it to go.
It is so hard to contain. He just seems to get it done however he has to do it.
Jazz have gone 2 or 3 here to start out the game. Pass to Rubio. Plenty of space. Rebound by Kobe.
I'll tell you what, for what's really an elementary shot, he looked a little nervous on that release.
Shaq with the bucket.
Man, how about the dexterity for this big guy? I mean, he is really smooth around the basket.
Jazz trail by 6. Knocks it loose.
They need to start taking care of the basketball. Careless play.
Have to make the simple play. I mean, already they've got 4 turnovers, and it's still early.
Iverson kicks to Gasol. And they're going to count the bucket and send him to the line. It could be a 3-point play.
And they are attacking the rim and getting great results.
And how? I mean, they're taking this defense to task, taking them to school. Every one of their last 10 points have come in the paint.
Free throw good from Gasol. 16 seconds left to play here in the first. Poked away. Stolen by Kirilenko. Leads him in there. That's good. Iverson's got his first basket.
And really, these teams don't even look like they belong on the same court today.
I don't think they do, based on what we've seen, a double-digit lead, and we're still in the first.
And after just 1 quarter of play, a double-digit differential on the scoreboard. The Lakers on top. They lead by 11. And the second quarter about to get started. We'll be back in just a moment.
Я все это забиваю. Почему он постоянно включается?
Welcome back, folks. We'll see if we're in store for a more tightly contested quarter as we move here into the second. And guys, the Lakers are pretty much in control here.
You know, you can tell right now this team's on the same page. They are right where they want to be offensively.
Well, finding scores on time and on target with the passing, it makes scoring the ball easy for them.
And a chance here presented by Gatorade to see who's on the floor. All filled up and ready to go for the start of the second quarter. So for the Lakers right now, they've got Pau Gasol. Carter is up there with Andre Kirilenko. Then there's Dwayne Wade. And it's Iverson in at point guard. And the shot is good.
Oh, how about the floater there? Nice job.
Lakers leading by 11. Kirilenko dishes to Wade. Puts the lead pass in play. Then Gasol with the dunk.
And very little fight put up by the defense as he made his way to the bucket for the team.
They did seem to take the cautious approach, Greg, when it came to defending that one. You're right.
And guys, it's not the time for caution now. I mean, they've got to be aggressive and take some risk to see if they can cut that lead down.
And so it's Utah here with the ball. They trail by 14. Got a piece of it. Stolen by Wade. He feeds it to Iverson. Quarter number 2. Carter outside. Wade. That one falls. Coming off Carter's feet. Wade's got his first 2 points of the night.
That's what they're hanging their hat on today, fellas. Hard-nosed, smash-mouth play down on the low block.
Old-fashioned, isn't it, my man? Old-fashioned. Pound the
Поставьте офигенно, пожалуйста. Да, вот тут где вы
Timeout is called. First of the game for the Jazz.
Clearly, he's not pleased with all the looks they've given up on the inside, and also to get them to tighten up that defense.
Yeah, and I think he's going to let them know about it. I mean, they're playing some soft interior defense, and you can't win that way. That's a recipe for disaster if you're not going to play with some physicality inside.
Shaq is checked in for the Lakers. Jordan the pass to Fresh, and the layup's good off the glass. Fresh has got 6.
Their interior defense has been dismal.
Yeah, they're losing the battle in the paint.
That's tipped. That's going to be over. Not watching for the line that time. Now at the break on the floor, you can see the teams that led the NBA in steals last year. The Lakers in 5th.
You could tell by watching them how much they enjoy playing defense. They seem to have an endless reserve of energy flying around and pressuring the basketball.
And so he earns a trip to the line. Officials saw the contact, and he'll shoot 2.
Here's another thing about him, Steve. Every time he gets his hands on the ball in the backcourt, he's a one-man fast break.
The Lakers have been perfect at the line so far, just 2 for 2.
And they were 75% from the line a season ago.
And those aren't the kind of numbers they can afford to repeat throughout this season.
And Kobe drops them both. Second quarter of basketball, just over a minute and a half played. Knocked away. And it's out of bounds. Utah able to retain possession here.
Well, look here at last year in the NBA, where the Jazz ranked. 8th in blocks, 9th in shooting percentage. And they were top 10 in three-point shooting. That's a huge part of their offensive attack.
And speaking of all their block shots, certainly a team that when you took it inside, you had to keep your head on a swivel. They were lurking at all times.
Here's Fresh. The shot from the low post is good. Fresh has got 4 points in the quarter. And we're about 2 minutes into the second quarter here. Poke loose. And it's going to be out of bounds. The Jazz will retain possession. Here's a look at what's coming up for the Utah Jazz. Their next game is at Oracle Arena, so a road game with the Warriors. And that'll be the first of a 2-game road trip for them.
Он сейчас это не скинет, рядом вы бегаете с ним.
And out of bounds as Los Angeles gains possession. Here's a look at the schedule for the Los Angeles Lakers. Atlanta will be traveling to face them after this game. That game is the first and last of their homestand. The Jazz making a switch here. Backing down is Bryant. Here's Mr. Incredible. And off the front, and in it goes.
They're finding lanes to the hoop now with consistency. 5 buckets in a row from the paint.
And on the flip side, Greg, the defenders have to show more fight on the interior. They've got to offer more resistance here.
And here's Exum. He's had some playing time, but no scoring yet from him. A steal. The dish to O'Neal. Passes it to Kobe. Again, Los Angeles.
Если я шаг стал, этому помешал. Он подбор хотел взять.
On the scoreboard.
And that's why they're starting to pull away. I mean, not becoming conservative at all. Just adding to the lead. I love seeing a team do that.
Good. Can't get it to go.
Boy, they just cannot take the lid off.
Well, they need a basket in the worst possible way. And you got to stop this run, and the only way you do that, you got to score yourself.
Urubko kicks to Exum. Now the feed to Hood. And that comes off the assist by Exum. Got it off in time. Shot is off. And through the first half, a pretty lopsided affair. Lakers on top, running away with it. And we'll see you back here after the break for third quarter basketball.
What is all this? Молодцом поставил. О, мне этот пасик понравился.
Welcome back, everyone, to the start of the second half. Big margin on our hands, but we'll see if that gap narrows down in the third and fourth quarter. It's been a clinic out there by Fresh.
And his play in that first half, how about the discipline to go along with the efficiency, guys? His shot selection was just perfect.
I agree. I mean, whether it's been from mid-range or in tight, he is taking only what the defense is giving him and not trying to do too much. Very much playing within himself.
They've got Gobert. Shelvin Mack is out there with Johnson. Then there's Boris Diaw, and it's Favors in at the power forward. That's the group right now for Utah. Now, here's Rubio. They swipe it. Into Jordan. And that one goes in as he is fouled. It'll be 3 points if he converts at the line.
I think they need to get much more disruptive defensively. They can't just keep allowing these easy baskets.
That's got to be job number one right now. Nothing easy on the inside.
And that one misses. So far, we've seen them be a bit careless with the ball.
Guys, untidy. You've got to value the possession of the basketball.
Simply put, out of control is how they played thus far. They're going to have to reel it in and show some more discipline.
To the inside. Whoops, anticipated the pass. Turnover. Dishes to Mitchell. This one for three. Can't get it to go. And it's the Lakers the other way. Atlanta will be traveling to face them after this game. That game.
I cannot believe he pulled that one out in the course of an actual game. Are you kidding me?
I'll tell you what, Mama always said, if you got it, flaunt it.
Let it fly. Let it fly.
Said that, huh? He passes it to Rubio. And it's out of bounds to the Jazz as Utah retains possession. Now let's take a look at the most efficient scorers in the NBA from last year's campaign. You look at Gobert, a great player, second in the league.
Put the ball in the bucket. I mean, that's the name of the game, right? I mean, just ask him. He'll have the answer for you.
He kicks to Ingles. The Jazz working the ball around now.
And they start the second half with 3 straight misses.
Up top, Kobe. High post shot. Again, the Lakers.
Well, it's been a great start for this offense here in the second half. 4 for 4.
Third quarter of basketball, about a minute and a half in. Feeds it to Ingles. Tipped away. And it's out of bounds. Utah able to retain possession here.
Let's see some of the numbers here on Joe Johnson. Last year, getting it done. 5th in assists, 8th in steals, and ranked in the top 15 in free throw percentage. Tremendous confidence and technique at the line.
And as you mentioned, I mean, dishing out dimes at a top 5 pace. He was in total command of the offense last season.
And out of bounds as Los Angeles gains possession.
That is not a difficult pass. You'd think they could keep it in bounds.
And the Lakers with some changes. LeBron comes in for Kobe. And Carmelo Anthony is subbed in for Michael Jordan.
О, подождите. Вот там будьте. Может, пасе попробуй дать.
1:22 left in the third quarter of the game. Now the pass to Fresh.
Зажимайте.
Favors with the rebound. Jazz have gone 0-3 and are still looking for that first bucket here in the second half. Shot to stop the run. Mitchell's shot is good. 59 seconds left in the third. It's Carmelo Anthony on the wing. Kicks it to O'Neal. That one falls coming off Anthony's feet. Shaq's got 6 points.
He's one of the best in the league at that. Even with just a tiny sliver, he always seems to find a way to get it up and in.
Here's Rubio. Smooth as silk on the finger roll. Rubio's got his second basket of the night.
Good look. He'll make that the most of the time.
Anthony. That's good.
I'm not sure who was supposed to be on him that possession. I mean, apparently neither did the defenders.
Jazz have gone 2 of 5 shooting here in the third quarter.
Мяч у вас был.
Rubio outside. They get a hand on it, and that'll be Utah as it goes out of bounds. Jazz retain possession.
Вот это мы сейчас кинем.
Ball's knocked loose and out of bounds as the Lakers gain possession.
Yeah, and I think he was surprised to see that pass coming his way and just really reacted too late.
The Lakers have gotten 6 of their 7 shots to go down in this quarter. What a fantastic start to the half. And stolen by LeBron. Gives him the lead pass. Gobert with the block.
Зажмите, пожалуйста.
The basket drops and he gets fouled on the shot. 1 free throw coming his way. So Anthony will go to the free throw line. Joe Johnson picks one up. Los Angeles getting their 7th free throw attempt here.
Carmelo.
That free throw good from Anthony. Rubio with it. To the paint. Ingles. That's in. Coming off an assist from Rubio. Right around 3 minutes into the second half. 1 second left. And the bucket counts, and he's on his way to the free throw line. Try to make it a 3-point play.
The defense played him close on that one, but he just would not be denied. Aggressive move for the score.
For Los Angeles, they have shot 6 of 7 at the line.
О, какой вы молодец.
And as we conclude the third quarter, pretty much a blowout. It's been a one-sided affair. Los Angeles on top. Welcome back as we get ready to start the fourth quarter. Not exactly a nail-biter here, but you never know. And what do you guys think so far about the offensive approach for the Lakers?
Anytime you get as many points in the paint as they have, you know you've got a good thing going, and you just want to keep it going.
And you've always heard of guys being in a zone shooting, but you can be in a zone passing the basketball, and we've seen that tonight as well.
And on the court for the Lakers to start the fourth. They've got LeBron James. Michael Jordan is out there with Kobe. Then it's Anthony. And it's Gasol at the center position. Mr. Incredible, he's checked in for LeBron.
There you go.
Utah shooting with confidence, 50% from the field so far. Knocked loose, and it's out of bounds. Utah able to retain possession here. Here's Johnson, and that'll be Utah as it goes out of bounds. Jazz retain possession.
Обо мне прыжок назад. Я это понял. Он в воздухе прыгнул. Он под кольцо ведь хочет открыться. Вот это.
Exum with it.
Димон.
Got a piece of it. Down to 5 on the shot clock. And he gets it to go. Now here's Kobe. Inside to Gasol. Stolen by Exum. And oh, here we go. Burke's got it. A fast break chance.
Well, the effort was there, but he just couldn't quite fight his way through traffic.
Gasol, this is to Kobe. 3-on-3. And a beautiful feed leads to a monster jam.
And guys, that's a big swing right there. I mean, taking the steal and then turning it into 2 easy points on the dunk.
No telling how important that sequence could turn out to be.
And guys, in a game this snug, moments like that are the ones we usually look back on at the end as a difference maker.
Icing on the cake right there, fellas, for what has been just a phenomenal performance.
Greg, if it's pound cake or strawberry shortcake, I need a bite.
Well, go ahead. Take your bite, Greg. Go ahead, yeah.
You know, I'm going to let Clark have his bite.
LeBron, he's checked in for Carmelo Anthony. First minute and a half of basketball played here in the fourth quarter.
Давайте,
Fast break.
решайте.
The Lakers is all with room to shoot. And it comes off the front of the rim.
Надо на скорость.
And now Utah, fast break. Exum leading the charge. Burks can't get it to go.
How about him there, just bodying him up to make him alter the trajectory on that shot?
Definitely some very sound defense played on that trip.
And they're beginning to just flat out fall apart defensively right now, especially on the interior.
Yeah, and that's 4 straight field goals now, Greg, they've allowed from point-blank range. Can't happen.
Johnson double-teamed. Burks, guarded by Kobe. Gobert. Second shot opportunity. Nice concentration to hit the double clutch layup.
Oh, nice double pump finish there, strictly for the fans.
Inside to Gasol, and he gets it to go.
I love his shot selection today. He set the bar for the rest of the team.
There's 53 seconds left in the fourth. Here's Exum. A feather touch on the finger roll. Beautiful.
And they're clearly finishing strong here, but not enough time to pull it out.
Yeah, it does look like they're going to end on a high note. Too bad this run didn't develop sooner for them.
Didn't take their time in wrapping this game up. They came out with a sense of urgency.
Nice ending spurt to polish it off. Once they had them on the ropes, they started throwing haymakers at them.
The whole knockout blow.
And Kobe throws it down hard.
And really no better feeling than to go on the road and play this well.
Yeah, it's always a good win when you play the kind of game they have played tonight. I mean, especially though when you get it done on the road. That's a special feeling there. Well, what appeared to be an easy 2 points just never materialized.
Yeah, just nice strength there, and then just off with the shot.
Boy, with all the contact he drew there, Greg, that would have been a heck of a bucket. He nearly got it to go.
First one falls for him. And the Jazz making a change here. Both shots good from the stripe. Here's Exum. Knocks it loose. It's LeBron with the drop. And so it's the Lakers taking care of business here. To come into an opponent's building and dominate the way they did tonight says, I think, Greg, an awful lot about this team.
I guess they don't need home cooking to feel at home. I mean, Kevin, just a masterful performance all the way around.
Well, folks, that's going to do it for now. For Greg Anthony, Clark Kellogg, and Doris Burke, this is Kevin Harlan. Thanks for watching the NBA, presented by 2K Sports. And now, we present the Jordan Player of the Game, Mr. Incredible.
Вы мной наколотили. Вы мной наколотили. Не, вы мной наколотили. Оп. Адские. О, держите. Ага. Ну да. Ну вы же... Ну где же вы? Пойдемте градки делать, пожалуйста. А тут включать-то 2 секунды. Скиньте, пожалуйста, сами ляда в эфир. Он зайдет, может, полёкает. Ну.
I'm Ernie Johnson. This is the NBA on 2K Sports. Glad to have you with us. In this game, we'll see the Atlanta Hawks going up against the Los Angeles Lakers. And with the game about to get underway, let's go to Kevin and the 2K Sports crew who are courtside at Staples Center.
Ну-ка, что толку уже? Не больно, что такое? Вот это пошел кольца ломается.
Looking at the starting five for the Atlanta Hawks. We've got Ilyasova. Mirotic is out there with Bellinelli. Then it's Chris Humphries. And it's Bellinelli in at the 2. And for the Lakers, they've got Brent. Shaquille O'Neal is out there with Kobe. And it's Michael Jordan. And it's Mr. Incredible in at the point guard position. Shaq with it. Now guarded by Mirotic. Shaq passes to Fresh. And he was fouled in the act of shooting. Chance here now for a three-point play.
And they get the first bucket of the game on that.
I tell you what, fellas, I'm anticipating a good one here.
Lakers shooting their first free throw of the night.
That's it.
Here's Bazemore. 11 feet away. A shot by Bellinelli. No good. The Atlanta Hawks coming to this one following a loss to the Thunder in Oklahoma City.
It was a shocker. Hard to believe that they dropped the ball, so to speak, on that one. And probably a tough pill for them to swallow.
And to lose it like they did, too. Wow. Right at the end, man, it makes it even tougher to take.
Kobe gets the shot. Fresh. Back to Shaq. Lakers passing it around. And the shot counts. He's fouled, and it's a chance for a three-point play.
That's 3 straight shots to fall here to start looking good.
And something else everybody loves about him is his ability to do the sensational and spectacular. His dunks simply defy description at times.
Each trip down becoming more important.
And you need to string some successful offensive possessions together and play tough D.
Let's send it over to Doris Burke, who caught up with head coach Mike Budenholzer. Doris?
We discussed their defensive strategy going up against Kobe Bryant. He said, well, he probably has the best footwork of any player in the game. You can't give him any room in his jump shot, but when he's got all those fakes, it's so tough. Guys, he said he knows Kobe is going to get his points. They just want to try to limit his efficiency out there. Guess we'll see how they do.
And as always, Doris, thank you. And it's the Lakers on the brink. It's down the breakaway slam.
Couldn't have dreamed of a much better start here than they've had today.
I think the offensive game plan they came in with was right on point. It's worked perfectly, and the lead they already have is proof in the pudding.
Well, it was the Los Angeles Lakers winning their last game against the Utah Jazz.
Yeah, the confidence just exuding in that performance on the offensive end. I mean, really illustrates how this team clicks when guys are communicating and executing as a cohesive unit.
Yeah, roadkill is hard to get in this league. I mean, to be a great NBA team, you've got to be able to have that kind of performance on the road. Focused, purposeful, and productive. Really solid.
Passes it to Bazemore. No good from outside. For Los Angeles, they've gone 4-4 to start. So a nice offensive rhythm to start here. And he gets the bucket.
Oh, I tell you what, nice little run here they're going on.
And getting to the 10 has been the key. They're getting point-blank looks time and time again.
Kobe with the steal. It's 3-on-3 on the fast break. Tough to finish it off. Beauty. And look at how the hustle game has been going for Los Angeles.
Well, I think the defensive aggressiveness on display here has caught him off guard. Playing airtight defense and coming up with the steal.
And also, how about the fact defensively, they're getting that backboard and getting out in transition, especially in this first half.
Big group substitution here for the Lakers. Andre Kirilenko checked in for Kobe.
And there are more points tacked on here to the early lead.
And it's a nice lead as well. I mean, it's no mystery how they've done it. They're attacking the basket.
На вот это,
And
пожалуйста.
as it goes out of bounds, Atlanta able to keep the
Не,
ball here.
видели, когда там прыгнул, там насколько мы так прыгали. Не в прыжке там.
And just under 2.5 minutes elapsed here in the first. Bellinelli dishes to Dedmon, and he drops in the layup off the glass. Dedmon's got his first bucket of the night.
Great job to hit his teammate on that move, Kevin.
Carter left side. That drops.
Well, they've done a great job of getting into the middle of that defense and scoring in the paint.
And that's why they're on this run. You get that close to the hoop, and it's a lot easier to make shots.
He's looking for Iverson, finds him. And stolen by Mirotic. Here's Bazemore, defended by Shaq. 4 seconds left. No good at the rim.
And that's letting the defense off the hook. No excuse for blowing that layup.
And as we conclude the first quarter, a one-sided game so far. Los Angeles on top, leading.
Coming up Friday, November 11th, Dirk Nowitzki and the Dallas Mavericks take on Chris Bosh and the Miami Heat, live from Miami. It's the real deal.
Ебошь.
And welcome back. It's been all one-sided so far through the first quarter as our second quarter gets underway. And guys, the Lakers enjoying a nice lead here.
Smooth sailing from an offensive standpoint thus far.
No other way to put it, Greg. They've made it really look easy so far.
And a chance here presented by Gatorade to see who's on the floor, all fueled up and ready to go for the start of the second quarter. So for the Lakers right now, we've got Shaquille O'Neal. Carter is out there with Andre Kirilenko. And there's Dwayne Wade. And it's Iverson in at the 1 spot. And oh, here we go. Carter's got it in the fast break chance. And Allen Iverson the bucket, the assist by Kirilenko. Iverson's got his first bucket in this one. The Hawks trail by 18. Tries to save it. It's good, and he drew contact on the shot, so he'll go to the line. A three-point play chance here. Lakers shooting their third free throw attempt of the game.
And they were 75% from the line a season ago.
Guys, we've seen a lot of turnovers in this one.
Yeah, it's been really sloppy out there.
Focus, focus, focus. Just make the simple play.
All the run. Gives him the lead pass. And Vince Carter with the slam.
Excellent work there in transition.
Yeah, I think it's always better to go early in transition, to attack when it's there, because oftentimes you can beat the defense down the floor.
Knocks it loose. Stolen by O'Neal. And it's the Lakers on the break. The ball, and then Wade slams it in.
How about the sharp steal and then run out? It looks like they're ready to put the hammer down.
We've been waiting for one of these teams, Greg, to pull away. Maybe that'll be a springboard for them.
Could be. A dunk like that coming off a great defensive play has to build some momentum.
And Atlanta calls their first time out of the game. And this matchup with the Lakers is their first meeting of the season.
You know, some teams just have your number, and that was the case between these two last season.
Yeah, on paper it looked like it should have been no contest, but the opposite was true.
Catching up on the changes for Los Angeles. Kobe's checked in for Kirilenko. LeBron comes in for Vince Carter. Mr. Incredible, he's checked in for Dwayne Wade. And Fresh subbed in for Allen Iverson. And Kobe throws it down home.
There's hot guys, and then there's really hot. They just can't miss.
You know, Greg, sometimes you'll see an individual guy go on a shooting tear like this, but the whole squad, wow.
Hawks making a switch here. Prince is checked in. A free throw drops for Kobe. 1:16 left in the first half of basketball. Knocked away. And Bellinelli kicks to Dedmon. No luck. And the Lakers the other way. Looking ahead to their next game, playing at New Orleans. They match up against the Pelicans. Sets in motion a 4-game road trip for them.
And the big lead becomes bigger. They are playing with purpose here tonight, guys.
And they're doing it at both ends of the floor. And that's what you like to see. They've been controlling the action from both ends of the court. Another pass put right into the shooter's pocket, right in the shooting pocket for a terrific assist. They've done a lot of that today.
And it's something we haven't seen much of at the opposite end of the floor.
They need this one. That's good on the jump shot. Lakers have gotten on a roll and just kept going here in the second quarter. 8 of 8. Wow.
That's one of the few mistakes they've made this half. Turnovers haven't been an issue for them.
Atlanta making some changes. Miles Plumlee comes in for Marco Bellinelli. And it's Ryan Kelly in for Goran Dragic.
And scoring at will, starting to pull away.
Certainly this one's threatening to get out of hand and soon, partner.
It's a 4-second differential between the shot clock and game clock. This break, the Lakers. Here's Mr. Incredible. A big dunk at the end of the break.
And that's how you take a steal and turn it into a transition opportunity.
I think that's the perfect time to do it, Greg. I mean, those few seconds after the turnover, strike right away because the defense has no chance to get organized.
Prince, the pass to Bellinelli. And the three ball is good. Bellinelli's got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for 3. Here's Shaq. Oh, and the buzzer beater's good.
Nice shot there without a second to spare.
You know, as a defending team in that situation, it really irks you to give up a shot like that.
A dominating first half of basketball, and so far hasn't been close. Lakers on top, running away with it. And welcome back, everybody. Third quarter just about to get going here in what has been so far a runaway game. It's been a clinic out there by Fresh.
Yeah, pretty much all throughout that first half, and he was taking care of his business on the low blocks and getting more than his fair share of dunks.
Guys, he's been in beast mode down low, asserting his will. The defense has been helpless, unable to slow him down.
On the court for Atlanta, they've got Chris Humphries. Mirotic is out there with Ilyasova. Then there's Bellinelli, and it's Bellinelli in at the shooting guard position. It down hard with one hand.
And that's the classic 1-2 punch right there. I mean, nice steal. And then how about the elevation, Kevin, on the finish?
And Greg, nothing spurs some quick offense like a great play defensively.
That indicates the importance of great on-the-ball defense, as was displayed right there.
Wow, we're going to remember that one for a while.
I know I will, Kevin. That was special.
My goodness, that was almost a circus-like dunk.
Mr. Incredible's gotten everything to fall, shooting 6 for 6 tonight. Here's Bazemore, guarded by Jordan. Here's Mirotic. No good on his first attempt of the game.
It's not winning basketball when you're attempting shots like that.
Yeah, come on now. You got to remember it's a team game. He's got 4 teammates out there with him. I don't think he needs to try to do it all by himself like that. The easiest way to do it sometimes is with the bounce pass.
Guys, we have seen them with a lot of good ball movement.
Well, you like the smooth operating they're showing you here. I mean, things are clicking, and more importantly, it makes them tough to defend.
Clark, what you know about Sade? Smooth operating. But I agree with you. I think we're all seeing that right now.
Yes, indeed.
1:32 left in the third quarter. Jordan, count the bucket.
And something we don't see nearly as much as we used to with the finger roll.
First trip to the free throw line for him tonight.
Молодец.
1:29 left in the third quarter. Knocked loose. No one near him. And Shaquille O'Neal pulls it down. Shaq's got 3 rebounds now in this one. Jordan dishes to Gasol. That drops and it comes off an assist from Jordan.
Playing smart offensively in the first half, no doubt about it.
Yeah, the numbers support it. I mean, they're shooting a much better percentage from the field so far.
Обалдеть.
56 seconds left to play here in the third. Dedmon kicks to Merritt. That's good. For Los Angeles, they've gotten 4 of their first 5 second-half shots to fall. 80% since the break. Gasol's shot is good.
And they are attacking the rim and getting great results.
And how? I mean, they're taking this defense to task, taking them to school. Every one of their last 10 points have come in the paint.
That's good.
Just no resistance on the inside. That's their 5th consecutive make.
Накрываем там.
And Greg, those looks they're allowing are almost automatic.
О, смотрите,
And
кого
he's got his
выпустили.
first chance at the line here.
Я жду,
Ryan
где
Kelly, he's
же.
checked in for Atlanta. Second half of play with just under 2.5 minutes gone. Poke loose, stolen by O'Neal. And it's thrown down hard with both hands.
And it's all one-way traffic tonight, boy.
Помните, он же колечко так срывал, бывало.
And there's no telling how big that lead's going to get. But again, it's just one game, but nonetheless a very impressive one, the way they've handled their business here.
Молодец, заблокировали его, да?
Yeah, and I think he was surprised to see that pass coming his way and just really reacted too late.
And the Hawks making a change here. Bellinelli's checked in. And here's Los Angeles. They're on a 16-4 run. Here's Fresh. That one falls coming off Anthony's feet. And it's 13 points for Fresh.
Really like that work there in the paint. He has really established a low post presence.
He dishes it to Mirotic. 16 feet away. Rebounded by the Lakers. Pass to Fresh. An easy 2 points on the layup. Fresh has got 4 points this quarter.
And you can see the difference with their ability to win with their speed.
Boy, I love the pace and flow that they're open court off.
The NBA.
Ну как, баскетбольчик.
And we welcome you back. Glad to have you with us as more basketball is on the way. During the break, the players getting refueled with Gatorade. They're looking amped up and ready to get going once again. And taking a quick look here, guys, at the hustle stats for the Lakers.
Boy, their hounding, harassing effort at the defensive end, very impressive. And they forced quite a few turnovers as a result.
Yeah, and also the way they've been able to generate points off of the turnovers that they forced tonight has also helped.
LeBron James is out there with Anthony. And it's Michael Jordan. Then there's Kobe. And it's Gasol. And at the pivot spot, manning the middle. That's who's in the game for the Lakers. Free throw good, Jordan. Mr. Incredible, he's checked in for Los Angeles. And so Jordan nails both of them.
We're still waiting for that first miss from the line this half.
100% since halftime? Come on now. I'm not sure this lead's going away anytime soon with that kind of marksmanship. And also, he's one of those guys who can cover 94 feet in the blink of an eye and often does, with or without help on the break.
Get the perimeter. They get a hand on it.
Сами.
And Kobe throws it down. Now, Clark, that is just ridiculous.
Absolutely filthy. I don't remember ever seeing a dunk like that in the game. I certainly can't remember the last time I saw
I tell
one.
you what, fellas, you might not see another one like that one for a while.
And the pass to Bembry. Prince, right side. Now here's Kobe, the fast break opportunity. Jordan, Lakers passing it around. And Gasol slams it in.
What an incredible run they're on right now. Offense as well as I've ever seen it play.
Every single guy on their team with the absolute Midas magic touch, shooting the lights out here.
Prince, the pass to Bembry. They need this, and it's good on the way in. A few possessions into the fourth quarter, just over a minute played. Jordan against Prince. Mr. Incredible, the pass to Jordan. Blocked.
Куда вы без мяча
Los
повисли?
Angeles will
Да
retain
я знаю,
possession.
я этому говорю, видишь, без мяча
Ryan
повисли.
Kelly,
такой.
he's checked in for Mike Dudley.
Держите колечко.
1:37 left in the game. 8 feet away.
А,
And
передержали.
Way off. Atlanta's shooting well. 50% from the floor. Kobe with
Сами.
the steal. This is to Jordan. Inside. Mr. Incredible. Picked him clean.
А, сука, выбили, блин.
It's 3-on-3 on the fast break. Ball's knocked loose. Bembry the pass to Prince. Here's Bembry, guarded by Jordan. Out of bounds, the
Видели,
Lakers will
последний
take
момент обломал.
possession. Mike Dunleavy, he's checked in for Atlanta. For Los Angeles, they've gone 3 of 5 here in the fourth quarter. Pretty good numbers coming out of the break. And Anthony gets it to go.
The fans are just loving what's going on here tonight. A really good win for the home team.
It sure is. I mean, they kept this crowd in the game, gave them plenty to cheer about, and really used that home court advantage to their advantage.
Here's
Terrific run to seal the deal.
Yeah, and now let's just keep an eye on how much longer they keep the foot on the accelerator.
There's 45 seconds left in the fourth quarter. And Dorsey kicks to Ilyasova. Kobe with the steal. It's Carmelo Anthony on the way. Outside, Kobe.
You know, I love how he absorbed the foul and still had a chance to knock that one down.
Boy, terrific play there. I thought even with all the contact, he still was going to get that shot to go down.
And he knocks down the first one. Michael Jordan is checked in for Mr. Incredible. And Kobe drops them both. Just over 2.5 minutes played now here in the final quarter of regulation. Poked away. Prince kicks to Dorsey. Oh, good on the triple. And here is Gasol. Into Jordan. Back to Anthony. Feeds it to Gasol. Pass to LeBron. He kicks to Carmelo. The dish to Kobe. Shoots from 8. And there's Michael Jordan, the assist from Kobe.
Icing on the cake right there, fellas, for what has been just a phenomenal performance.
Greg, if it's pound cake or strawberry shortcake, I need a bite.
Well, go ahead. Take your bite, Greg. Go ahead, yeah.
You know, I'm going to let Clark have.
Почему я? Тише, слышали, как тише показывал? Ну, слышал, он показывал? Подожди, мне где-то там, где вы там держите, сделали. И все, вот вам пасик, да, отдал? Такой. Ну, тише. Фига себе, 15 очков. Бах. Видели, показывал? Да? Отстой, да?
I'm Ernie Johnson. Welcome to the NBA on 2K Sports. Tonight we'll see the Los Angeles Lakers as they play against the New Orleans Pelicans. And tip-off is just around the corner, so we send you out to Kevin Harlan in New Orleans.
Dry Holiday.
And the players exchanging a few friendly words prior to tip-off, the getting-to-know-you stage of the proceedings. We've got basketball action from New Orleans, Louisiana, home of the Pelicans, here on 2K Sports. You're in for a treat as we bring you NBA basketball on 2K Sports. This is Kevin Harlan with Clark Kellogg and Greg Anthony, and on the sideline tonight, Doris Burke. We've got a chance now for our starting lineups from point guard to center. This game should be a good one. A factor in every game, Michael Jordan will be on display.
You know, something else with him, you can't forget about his skill as a pull-up shooter. I mean, you give him too much room, and he won't hesitate for a second to raise up and spray you with that jet. How about that? Now, what a sensational finish.
Got to be able to get some hand time to do that.
Yeah, you got to rise and levitate.
Suspend yourself.
Yeah, levitate.
Almost, how about the glide in and then also to reverse it.
And stolen by Jordan. The finish.
Oh, my goodness.
Putting on a show for these people.
I cannot believe he pulled that one out in the course of an actual game. Are you kidding me?
I'll tell you what, Mama always said if you got it,
let it fly. Let it fly.
Said that. Finishes the break with a slam. And guys, what do you think about the hustle stats here for the Lakers?
Boy, they've really amped up the pressure at the defensive end, guys, and have piled up the steals in the early going.
And also, how about the fact defensively, they're getting that backboard and getting out in transition, especially in this first half.
Here's the feed to Jordan with the lead pass. Good. Mr. Incredible's got his first 2 points of the night.
Boy, I tell you what, nice little run here they're going on.
And getting to the 10 has been the key. They're getting point-blank looks time and time again.
Holiday goes in. Cousins dishes to Jones. And that one's good, Cousins.
And that putback about as easy a bucket as you're going to get.
Exactly what happens when you don't box out, Greg.
And that one's good.
5 buckets without a miss. That's a fantastic start.
Just over a minute and a half play here in this. Let's catch up with Doris from the sideline.
Hey, Kevin. Well, I had a chance to talk with head coach Alvin Gentry. We discussed their defensive strategy going up against Kobe Bryant. He said, well, he probably has the best footwork of any player in the game. You can't give him any room in his jump shot, but when he's got all those fakes, it's so tough. Guys, he said he knows Kobe is going to get his points. They just want to try to limit his efficiency out there. Guess we'll see how they do.
All right, Doris. And Holiday kicks to Crawford. Offline with his 3. Looking at Los Angeles, they took the win in their last game against Atlanta.
And with the type of defense they played that day, they were able to cause a lot of mistakes.
Yeah, and causing a lot of turnovers, Greg, as you well know, means cashing in on those opportunities, which really can put a team in a bad way in a hurry.
Outside for Jordan. Passes it to Mr. Incredible. 6 on the shot clock. Shaq with the bucket.
Already seizing control of this team.
Total control, Greg, and as well as they're playing at both ends, I look for this lead to get even larger.
And Holiday kicks to Crawford. That's chipped and out of bounds as Los Angeles gains possession.
Well, I think that pass caught him off guard, but he showed us board hands too.
Now Shaq. Here's Carter. And that one goes in as he is fouled. It'll be 3 points if he converts at the line.
It's taken them no time to build this lead up. Great first quarter offensively.
But no time to relax here. They've got to keep the pressure on with the defense, and I think they've got to try to put this one away early.
First quarter of play. We're about 3 minutes in. Here's Holiday. Tipped away. And a double-digit lead on the scoreboard as we end the first quarter of play.
Tune in Friday.
Welcome back, folks. We'll see if we're in store for a more tightly contested quarter as we move here into the second. And guys, the Lakers are pretty much in control here.
I just really like what we're seeing from a defensive standpoint, forcing a lot of turnovers with those quick hands.
Yeah, those active hands, Greg, have produced a number of steals early. They've been very aggressive.
Lakers leading by 15. They've got Cunningham. Reggie Jackson out there with DeMarcus Cousins. Then there's a follow, and it's Cousins in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. That's the Pelicans 5.
Textbook, nice pass, great catch, even better finish.
And stolen by Iverson. And here we go. Carter heading to the hoop. Back to Wade. It's a nice passing here by Los Angeles. And Shaq with the slam.
And guys, that's a big swing right there. I mean, taking the steal and then turning it into 2 easy points on the dunk.
No telling how important that sequence could turn out to be.
And guys, in a game this snug, moments like that are the ones we usually look back on at the end as a difference maker.
A nice shot by Pondexter. Now here's Wade. Quarter number 2. We're about a minute in. Shaq. And count it. 2 points with a chance for one more at the free throw line.
And they're beginning to just flat out fall apart defensively right now, especially on the interior.
Yeah, and that's 4 straight field goals now, Greg, they've allowed from point-blank range. Can't happen.
That's good from O'Neal. Rondo with it, poked away, stolen by O'Neal. And there's the slam dunk to finish it off.
And that's the classic 1-2 punch right there. I mean, nice steal, and then how about the elevation, Kevin, on the finish?
Great, nothing spurs some quick offense like a great play defensively.
That indicates the importance of great on-the-ball defense, as was displayed right there.
And first time out of the game called for New Orleans. They come into this one having outplayed the Magic last game.
How about the athleticism on display defensively in that win?
Yeah, it was reflected in their shot block total, Greg. I mean, they were very disruptive, which I think is a combination of hustle and muscle.
Big group substitution here for the Lakers. LeBron, he's checked in for Kirilenko. Kobe comes in for Vince Carter. Mr. Incredible, he's checked in for Dwayne Wade. And Fresh subbed in for Allen Iverson. Out of bounds, New Orleans will take possession.
Well, let's take a look at where New Orleans ended up rank-wise in the league last year, Kevin. 5th in blocks. 5th in fewest turnovers per game. And they were in the top half of the league in assists as well. Not elite level, not quite good, but okay.
And as you mentioned, so many blocks for them last year. Some highlight reel rejections in that mix over the course of the season. No doubt about it.
And now, courtesy of the 2K leaderboard, here are the teams that led the NBA in block shots last year. 5th on the list, the Pelicans.
A big part of their defense really revolved around their ability to block shots at the rim. It's so valuable to have that kind of backline protection. Allows you to be aggressive on the perimeter.
And the Pelicans making a change. Moore's checked in. Rondo kicks to Moore. Back to Rondo. Dishes to Pondexter. Basket is good. The assist from Rondo. Pondexter's got his 2nd bucket of the night.
That's a layup for him. He's just too open.
The pass to Mr. Incredible. Fresh. Here is Mr. Incredible. The dish to Kobe. Uses the glass to finish the layup. Kobe's got his 2nd bucket.
Offensively, he can be the engine that drives them at any given time.
Knocked away. Kobe with the steal. LeBron passes to Mr. Incredible. LeBron throws it down hard.
Помните, я ему видео скидывал, он также
колотил. Помните? Starting to pull away here.
Помните?
Certainly this one's threatening to get out of hand and soon, partner.
Ой, переключайте на себя.
And here in the 2nd quarter of action with a hair under 2.5 minutes played so far. And stolen by LeBron. Gives him the lead pass. And he gets it to go. 6 points for Kobe Bryant.
They've done a great job of getting into the middle of that defense and scoring in the paint.
And that's why they're on this run. You get that close to the hoop, and it's a lot easier to make shots.
No good from Cousins.
I tell you what, folks. I bet he won't miss that shot next time he takes it.
Shaq passes to Mr. Incredible. He dishes it to LeBron. Inside to Shaq, and he finishes nicely on the layup. Shaq's got 13.
The number of points they've scored in the paint already today is pretty eye-opening.
It really is, Clark. The defenders need to do a better job of closing those lanes to the hoop.
And so a pretty lopsided game through the first half. Los Angeles on top, just dominating this one.
Не думал, что вам понравится баскетбольчик. Видите, кто лучше.
Welcome back, everyone, to the start of the second half. Big margin on our hands, but we'll see if that gap narrows down in the third and fourth quarters.
What a performance. Just look at the game for Shaq. 13 points, and he's been a good on-the-ball defender, too. He's got a pair of steals.
Yeah, he's just made a lot of very heads-up plays, and his defense really has been a difference maker.
Taking a look at Los Angeles. Mr. Incredible is out there with Fresh. Then there's Kobe. Then there's... Here he comes, and there he goes.
Look at him punish that rack.
Check out the fellas. Check out his teammates over on the bench. So they are going crazy.
And turnovers have been the issue for him.
Yeah, it sure has been the case. I mean, turnovers are like missing breakfast. Eventually, it's going to cost you.
Well, I've always thought that it was good to maybe miss a breakfast or two, but that's another story. Anyhow, you can see the coaches have gotten into him a little bit about this. They've got to do a better job of taking care of the ball. Just no resistance on the inside. That's their 5th consecutive make in the paint.
And, Greg, those looks they're allowing are almost automatic.
Holiday gets the bucket.
Now, there's something for the top 10 highlight reel right there. A layup can be just as sweet and as pretty as a dunk sometimes.
And there's the whistle. Fouled hard on the shot. He'll go to the line.
And, Steve, some of the best highlights you're ever going to see are going to come from this guy. Every time he steps on the court, there's a chance he'll perform the dunk of the season.
The Lakers have been perfect at the line so far, albeit just 2 for 2.
And as a group, they shot 75% from the line last season.
Yeah, as a group, really a dismal year for them from the line last season, guys.
And he makes both free throws. Second half just getting started, about a minute played. Feeds it to Pondexter. It's Crawford on the wing. And that's out of bounds. New Orleans will retain possession.
And taking a look here at some numbers for Cousins. Coming off a terrific season. 7th in scoring, 7th in rebounding, and a top 15 ranking in blocks per game. Supplying that backline protection that is so key to a great defense.
And back to his points per game average last year, he literally propped up the team's offense whenever they needed it.
Стоит такой, отвлекает. Типа он что, за них играет, что ли?
Out of bounds, the Lakers will take possession. Here's a look at the schedule for the Los Angeles Lakers. Up next for them, the Grizzlies at the FedEx Forum. That'll be the second on the road in the midst of this long 4-game road stand. Carmelo Anthony, he's checked in for Kobe. Los Angeles with another miss. Here's Shaq. And a big bounce off the rim, but it sinks right in. Shaq's got 15.
Just no chance for the smaller defender to block that shot.
He's really, really good at using his size to free himself up for those mid-range jumpers. Master it.
And stolen by Jordan. Fresh, the pass to Carmelo.
Clearly, he's one of the best there is in the business when it comes to making that lead pass.
And the Pelicans with possession here. This, their first look at this year's Los Angeles squad.
And they'll be doing their best to establish superiority over this club, something they failed to do a year ago.
And they know they're the better team and out to prove as much tonight. They split the season series a year ago, but they want to change that up now.
And they are attacking the rim and getting great results.
And how? I mean, they're taking this defense to task, taking them to school. Every one of their last 10 points have come in the paint.
Stolen by O'Neal. Moving it up. It's not possible what we just... Clark, is that possible?
Jordan.
Not probable, but it is possible, partner. It is possible.
And think about it, guys. That's one of the few guys in the entire league who can pull off something like that.
And so it looks like the Pelicans will retain possession here. And the Lakers with some changes. Carter comes in for Michael Jordan. And Dwayne Wade is subbed in for Fred. It's Crawford with the drive. Offensive struggles continue, missing again for Los Angeles. They've gotten 6 of their 7 shots to go down in this quarter. What a fantastic start to the game. And it's Quincy Pondexter with the foul. That is his first foul of the game.
Открывайся под колечко. Держите.
Iverson with the ball, and Crawford picks him up defensively. O'Neal. An amazing finish with a hand right in his face.
Nicely done. They continue to attack inside, and that's 10 points in a row in the paint.
If you can't stop it, here it comes. I'm right at you.
Knocked loose.
Держите.
Now the Lakers on the break. Here's Wade. Throws down the breakaway jam.
And as they continue to just dominate this game, you have to wonder how much can they win them.
Well, it's on the verge of getting out of hand, Greg. You can feel it, see it, in part because...
This Saturday, November 11th, Dirk Nowitzki and the Dallas Mavericks take on Chris Bosh and the Miami Heat. Be there.
У нас.
And we're getting underway here in the fourth quarter. The scoreboard tells the story in this matchup, but we'll see how much things change up here. And guys, let's get your take on the scoring breakdown for the Lakers.
And I like how they've taken the high percentage shot in the paint. In that first half, we saw them doing it, and they've continued to succeed as the game has worn on.
Another factor here tonight has been the amount of points they've scored off turnover.
Голики.
Just floating to the rim on that slam.
Boy, when he gets up and stays up.
Man, you could clock his hang time with an hourglass.
Знали, кто забил? Алло.
Well, for New Orleans, shooting around 29% from the floor. Tough night for them all around on the offensive end. Pass to Mr. Incredible. Kicks to Kobe. Out of bounds, New Orleans will take possession.
That sloppy passing there, just a blown possession.
Out of bounds, the Lakers will take possession.
Куда вы побежали к зрителям?
Here is Mr. Incredible. Kobe dishes to Jordan. That's in, coming off an assist by Kobe. Kobe's got his 3rd assist on the night.
They're finding lanes to the hoop now with consistency. 5 buckets in a row from the paint.
And on the flip side, Greg, the defenders have to show more fight on the interior. They've got to offer more resistance here.
Бросайте.
Back to Anthony. Lakers passing it around. Soft touch off the glass. That's now 8 points for Mr. Incredible.
That was the 3rd straight high percentage look this defense has allowed. I mean, these defenders have got to start bumping bodies in the paint. Be more physical. Be more aggressive.
The game's just far too easy right now when it comes to attacking the basket. They have got to do better.
To the inside. It's tipped. It's stolen by Ajinça. Hill left side to stop the run, and the layup is up and in.
Defense left him just a little window to get through, and he just ducked in for the layup. Terrific job.
Lakers have gotten all 3 of their shots to drop here in the 4th quarter. They came out of the break on a roll, and that's out of bounds. The Lakers will retain possession.
Что там за асик? Откройся под колечко. Забегайте.
1:33 left in the 4th. Kobe, he's guarded by Hill. Back to Jordan, inside. Here's Kobe. Good on the shot.
Guys, it's over. I think we can say that now with certainty.
I'm with you. I mean, we'd like to officially welcome everybody to garbage time.
The travel by Hill. They get it back, and that one is good from Ajinça. Here's Kobe. Pass to Mr. Incredible. Back to Gasol. Outside Jordan. Here is Mr. Incredible. He's guarded by Hill. It's going to be out of bounds. Los Angeles will retain possession. Jordan Crawford's checked in for the Pelicans. And we're around 2 minutes into the fourth quarter here. And Anthony gets it to go on the assist from Kobe.
Well, if it wasn't out of reach, it is now, thanks to that last little spurt.
And why put the brakes on now? I just say keep on letting it fly. More.
Gasol with the defensive effort.
Oh, that's terrific defense there. That's how you protect the rim.
And it's sent back by Hill. He feeds it to Usher. And that one is good with the extra effort on the glass.
He got a great read of where that miss was going. That allowed him to be the first guy to it and get the putback.
Mr. Incredible, the pass to Carmelo, and it's blocked.
Well, the comeback hopes are out the window now. I think it's safe to say.
Yeah, it's done deal. It's wrap time for this group.
And really, if this had come just a little earlier, they may have been able to get back into the game.
Yeah, I agree with you. They needed this a lot sooner than they got it.
And the fans already heading for the exits, clearly not pleased with the way things turned out today.
Well, Greg, this was a well-deserved win. I mean, they came into this building and acted like it was their home turf. I mean, they were the ones calling the shots and controlling everything.
That free throw good from Anthony. Here is Cook, guarded by Jordan, and stolen by Jordan. Anthony drives in. He dents the rim with a two-handed slam.
Oh, man, what a turnaround. Sensational play on D, and then the rapid-fire run to the basket.
Craig, they didn't wait around, did they? They went right for the throat.
Guys, this is crunch time now. When you got a chance to capitalize on the turnover, you've got to take it and make it.
So it's Los Angeles winning this one easily. This crowd was stunned by the manner in which their team was dismantled.
You know what? Shocking. I don't care what the matchup is. You never expect a road team to come in and just cruise to the kind of win they did tonight.
And that about wraps it up. For Greg Anthony, Clark Kellogg, and the rest of our wonderful 2K Sports crew, this is Kevin Harlan saying thanks for watching. And now we present the Jordan Player of the Game, Shaq.
Welcome to the NBA on 2K Sports. Good to have you with us. I'm Ernie Johnson. Tonight, we'll see the Los Angeles Lakers playing against the Memphis Grizzlies. And let's send things courtside to Kevin Harlan, who is in Memphis and ready to call the game.
It's an all-Western Conference matchup in today's game as the Lakers come into town for this one. 2K Sports brings you Friday night NBA action. This is Kevin Harlan alongside Clark Kellogg and Greg Anthony. Now a chance to check out tonight's starting lineups. And as we take a look here at Mr. Incredible, guys, what's your take?
And something else he's able to do that very few players can is change his shot as he's in the air without it affecting his accuracy. I mean, that's a unique skill. And it really helps him make buckets against tight defense.
You look at Memphis. What a start to the season. Quite a story now with 8 consecutive wins, looking very good.
And when you look at Memphis, they have performed above and beyond expectations thus far. As good as they've been, is it fair to wonder just how long they can keep this up?
Of course it is. I mean, I'll tell you this. They may have snuck up on some of their opponents here in the early season, but they're not sneaking up on anybody anymore. Teams will be ready for them.
Left side, Jordan. And there's the 3-second violation. Here is Conley. Back to Evans. Davis setting the pick for Evans. Smooth as silk on the finger roll.
He had his choice of finishing moves there, and you just gotta love the fact he went old school with the finger roll.
Well, it was the Memphis Grizzlies winning their last game against the Mavericks in Dallas.
I think everyone who saw that game would just have to agree it was about what they could do defensively in terms of winning.
And I thought the activity was tremendous, all over the court defensively, and that kind of hustle is going to pay off for you, and it also is going to keep your coach happy.
On defense, the Lakers. They defeated the Pelicans in their last game.
And guys, they could have won that game on the strength of their offense alone. It was that good.
And most impressive when you do it on the road like that. They just kept coming at him wave after wave, and they really kept the crowd on mute in that.
Offensive rebound. Sealy gets the bucket. Sealy's got his first basket.
Just a grinder, always doing the dirty work on the offensive glass, and that's one of the things he brings to the table.
Bryant, an amazing finish with a hand right in his face.
I tell you what, it's almost like stealing to watch how he plays the game from this seat.
Poked away to the inside. No one near him. And it's good on the way in.
If you battle for the offensive rebound and come up with it, you're guaranteed a high-quality shot on a follow just like he got there.
And let's get this update now from Doris Burke, who's across the way on the sideline.
Hey, Kevin, I spoke with the Lakers head coach. I asked him what his focus was coming into the game, and he said rebound, saying if they can hit the glass with purpose each trip down the floor, they'll be able to be in a position to win this basketball game. Let's see how they board it, guys.
Thanks a lot, Doris. And Clark, that speaks close to your heart, doesn't it?
Yeah, without question. That was a strong part of my game was rebounding. So when I was playing, the last thing I ever wanted was for my man to beat me on the glass. That would be unacceptable.
Big group substitution here for the Lakers. Andre Kirilenko's checked in for Kobe. Carter comes in for Michael Jordan. Dwayne Wade's checked in for Fresh. And Allen Iverson is subbed in for Mr. Incredible. Pass to Carter. With the slam.
And Kevin, the knack for the offensive rebound are a big part of what makes this guy special.
Not to mention, Greg, his ability to finish with strength just like that.
Yeah, he's an invaluable asset for them to have. No question about it.
So timeout called here. The first for Memphis. And this matchup with the Lakers, it's their first meeting of the season.
And they dropped the season series to these guys a year ago. Not their proudest moment.
Greg, a team that on paper they expect to beat, great teams take care of business against the bottom feeder. We'll see if they can handle that end of the bargain here tonight.
The Lakers making a switch here. Kobe's checked in for Karolinko. LeBron comes in for Vince Carter. Mr. Incredible, he's checked in for Dwayne Wade. And Fresh subbed in for Allen Iverson. 24 seconds left to play in the first quarter. Lakers passing it around. Inside, LeBron. He's covered by Daniels. Here's LeBron. A strong finish under heavy pressure all over. LeBron's got his first bucket of the night. Now Conley. 11 points for him in that last game against Dallas. And LeBron with a clear path to the hoop. And that one's good.
And how about the grasp they had on the game plan for this one?
You know, I know it's early, but I don't think I'm going out on a limb when I say we could be headed for a blowout unless something dramatically changes and fast.
This
And welcome back. It's been all one-sided so far through the first quarter as our second quarter gets underway. And taking a look at Los Angeles' performance here, what have they been doing or not doing?
You know, they're not going to sit back and just take jump shots. It's all about attacking the paint and getting to the rim.
That's who they are. They've been the aggressor early, attacking the hoop and getting into that paint.
All fueled up and ready to go. Let's reset the lineups, courtesy of Gatorade, as the second quarter gets going. So on the floor for Memphis. Carter is out there with Ben McLemore. Then it's Splitter. Then there's Dennis Schroeder. And it's Evans in at the small forward. And out of bounds as Memphis gains possession.
And a look here at how the Lakers ranked in the NBA last season. 5th in steals, 17th in scoring. As for the rebounding numbers, not as strong as you would think. Top 20 in the league. They certainly are capable of better.
And going back to the steals, they play a harassing style of defense. You have to be impressed with the effort they brought at that end of the floor.
Knocked away. And here they come. Passes it to O'Neal. Uses both hands to slam it down. And a closer look here at the hustle stance for the Lakers.
Boy, they've really amped up the pressure at the defensive end, guys, and have piled up the steals in the early going.
And also, how about the fact defensively, they're getting that backboard and getting out in transition, especially in this first half.
Pau Gasol is checked in for Los Angeles. We're starting the second quarter, about a minute gone. Conley dishes to Evans. Parsons attacking. Out to Conley. Leads him in there. And so it looks like the Grizzlies will retain possession here. And while we can, here's a look at the teams that had the fastest hands in the league last season. The Lakers in 5th.
You could tell by watching them how much they enjoyed playing defense. They seem to have an endless reserve of energy flying around and pressuring the basketball.
Just 4 to shoot. Evans attacking. It's blocked by Shaq. To the middle, and it's the Lakers on the break. And the shot is good. Shaq got 5 points now in the quarter.
And something else he does that I know is underrated and undervalued is he sets very hard screens. Those screens are a real key component of a lot of the plays they run.
And it's going to be out of bounds. The Grizzlies will take it. Here's a look at the schedule for the Los Angeles Lakers. When this game is done, they'll be off to Orlando, and they'll take on the Magic. They're in the midst of a 4-game road trip right now. That'll be game number 3. The Grizzlies trail by 15. Stolen. Now the Lakers on the break. Here's Fresh. Count that one. Fresh has got 8 points.
Really not hard to see why they're giving up points on this run. I mean, they've just given them too many looks inside.
Yeah, and usually when a team goes on a run like this, it's because they are getting too many opportunities on the inside. Make them beat you from deep.
And the Lakers with some changes. Kobe comes in for Pau Gasol. And Michael Jordan subbed in for Carmelo Anthony. Ball's knocked loose. Conley kicks to McLemore. Rejected by Jordan. Kobe attacking. That drops, and it comes off an assist from Jordan. And that's now 6 points for Kobe Bryant. For Memphis, they've gone 1 of 3 to start out the second quarter. Now the Lakers on the break. Goes up, and Jordan slams it in.
Scoring well here at the midway point, and now they're starting to put some distance between them.
Well, offensively, they just continue to roll. I mean, they're padding that lead bit by bit as a result.
And for those of you just joining us, we're almost 2.5 minutes into the second quarter. He dishes it to McLemore to stop the run. It's hauled in by Los Angeles. Shaq's got 3 rebounds so far in the game. They get to take on the Magic at Orlando after this one. That is game 3 of this 4-game trip. And out of bounds as the Grizzlies gain possession. The Grizzlies trail by 21. And here's the fast break. Here's Mr. Incredible. And so he earns a trip to the line. Officials saw the contact, and he'll shoot 2. First trip to the line for him here. And the first one drops. Grizzlies making a switch here. He's perfect from the line this time. And for those of you just joining us, in the second quarter, about 3 minutes gone by. Poke loose. Kobe with the steal. All along.
And really just straight to the basket with a full head of steam.
Well, if you're going to throw it down, make sure you throw it down with force.
And so a pretty lopsided game through the first half. Los Angeles on top, running away with it.
Ну как? Загадку, почему?
And as we begin the second half, first half wasn't even close, guys, and we'll see if there is a comeback on our hands or more of the same as we get the third quarter started. It's been a clinic out there by Fresh.
And he just went off in those first 2 quarters, guys. He's capable of doing that on a consistent basis as well. So we might see some changes from a defensive standpoint as they try to disrupt his rhythm in the second half.
Now that was pretty. That was just a nice looking reverse jam right there.
Use the rim, Clark, to protect the ball, I think, too, a little bit.
Yeah, did a nice job with it.
And guys, how about the awareness there with that finish in traffic?
And don't forget now, a walking highlight reel every time he steps on the court. His flair for the dramatic makes him worth the price of admission all by himself.
Here's Conley. Knocks it loose.
Sami.
And Shaq with the slam.
Yeah, how about the sharp steal and then run out? It looks like they're ready to put the hammer down.
Well, we've been waiting for one of these teams, Greg, to pull away. Maybe that'll be a springboard. Here he comes, and there he goes.
Look at him punish that rack.
Check out the fellas. Check out his teammates over on the bench. So they are going crazy.
And for Memphis, they're shooting the ball at 42%. Conley kicks to Evans. Will it go? And Jordan sends it back. Ryan in the post. He's covered by Daniels.
Well, it's been a great start for this offense here in the second half. 4 for 4.
And here in the second half of play, we're just over a minute in. Conley, the pass to Daniels. And that's out of bounds. Memphis will retain possession.
Having a chance here to check out how the Grizzlies ranked in the NBA last season. 6th in fewest turnovers per game, 13th in steals, and they were in the top half of the league in free throw shooting. Not bad, but room for improvement.
And in terms of turnovers, I think the good ball handling and smart passes were really a key. Not a gaudy ranking, but no question, being in that top 10 helped them offensively.
And the Lakers making a change here. Kirilenko's checked in. Wade dishes to O'Neal. Kirilenko.
This is crazy. Every shot they're taking right now is finding the mark.
Literally every shot, partner. They just aren't missing.
And he's got his first chance at the line here. The Grizzlies making a switch here.
Kirilenko.
Free throw good, Kirilenko. 1:31 left in the third quarter of the game. Got a piece of it. It's stolen by Carter. For the finish.
Always some entertainment value when you go with the windmill jam.
Yeah, rim shaker and the wrist breaker.
Outrageous, guys.
Now here's Conley. Right now averaging about 5 points a game. Stolen by Carter. Iverson kicks to Wade. That's good. Great play set up by Iverson. Wade's got his first 2 points. Here are the Grizzlies with the ball. They can look forward to the Oracle Arena after this game to match up against Golden State. That will be a getaway game for them, a one-game road trip. And Memphis making a change here. Evans is checked in. Daniels kicks to Evans. Shot to stop the run, and that's 2 points on the layup. Evans has got his second bucket of the night.
Just not enough bodies on the glass right there, and they paid for it.
Well, Greg, I know you're a little guy, but you know what it means to box out, and it's an effort thing and a mindset deal. You got to get your body between that other player and the ball.
Tipped away. Here's the break. 8-second difference between the shot clock and the game. And Shaq with the slam.
Ooh, quick hands on the steal and just mad hops on the slam.
Great sequence for them defensively and Clark offensively.
Well, one usually leads to the other, Kevin. That's just good, aggressive, attacking basketball at both ends.
24 seconds left to play in the third. Stolen by O'Neal. The drive by Iverson. Here's Kirilenko. Again, Los Angeles.
And that's going to increase the field goal percentage even more. They have a huge edge in that category.
And that's because they've been playing smart basketball. I mean, they've been very patient offensively, and their shot selection has been superb.
Here's Wright. With 1 on the clock. And at the end of the third quarter, a huge lead in this one may already have been decided.
NBA season is in.
Welcome back as we get ready to start the fourth quarter. Not exactly a nail-biter here, but you never know. And breaking down some numbers here, the hustle stats for the Lakers.
You know, with their fast break operating so efficiently, I mean, you can see why they've gone with it throughout the game.
Yeah, and another thing, they've created a lot of turnovers, but they've also been able to convert when they've gotten down in transition.
We've got Tim Hardaway Jr. White is out there with Martin. Then it's Ennis, and it's Zagorac in at the 3. That's the lineup in the game for Memphis. Shot clock at 5. 2 over that time. Made it look too easy. Here's LeBron. Pass to Fresh. Down low. And that one goes in as he is fouled. It'll be 3 points if he converts at the line.
These defenders look overmatched right now, especially inside.
Well, they've given up 10 of the last 12 points from close range. So I'd have to agree with you, partner.
The free throw drops for Kobe. And so here's Memphis. Knocked loose. Out of bounds, the Lakers will take possession.
Just didn't get his hands up in time on that one. They weren't on the same page there.
Pau Gasol is checked in for Fresh. That one goes. Count. 9 points for Mr. Incredible.
Their prowess inside has been tremendous, guys. I mean, it's been no contest down on the low block.
And until the defense puts up a little more resistance, they ought to continue to pound them down low.
And out of bounds as the Lakers gain possession.
Well, that's inexcusable to throw a pass that far off the mark.
Kobe, that's for two. And the shot is good, dropping in off the front of the rim. Kobe's got 5 points in the quarter. Grizzlies have gone 1 of 3 from the field to start the fourth quarter. And that'll be Memphis as it goes out of bounds. Grizzlies retain possession. A little over a minute of the fourth quarter gone right now. Mr. Incredible, the pass to Jordan. And down it goes. Dunked through off a wonderful assist.
Yeah, might as well tack on a few more points to the lead, I guess. This is going to be a dominant win for them.
That's the right word for it, Greg. Dominant. This one was as one-sided as we've seen in a while.
Now the Lakers on the break. Gives him the lead pass. LeBron with it. Now guarded by Ennis. Kobe, the pass to Mr. Incredible. Lakers passing it around. And he gets it to go.
Well, they've done a great job of getting into the middle of that defense and scoring in the paint.
And that's why they're on this run. You get that close to the hoop, and it's a lot easier to make shots.
And that'll be Memphis as it goes out of bounds. Grizzlies retain possession. Carmelo Anthony's checked in for the Lakers. In low to Martin. And they get it. And goaltending is going to be the call. So they get the basket there anyway.
He didn't get to that one quite in time, Kevin. Those can be tough to gauge sometimes.
Inside to Gasol. That's good. And it's Kobe with the assist.
And really keeping the ball hopping around here offensively.
The last 5 trips they've had have ended with a great pass leading to a basket. They're really sharing the sugar.
And there's the pass to Zagora. Here's Wright. And he drops in the layup off the glass.
I love the low post attack on that one.
Gasol kicks to Kobe. And that one is hammered home.
Didn't take their time in wrapping this game up. They came out with a
nice ending spurt to polish it off. Once they had him on the ropes, they started throwing haymakers at him.
The whole knockout.
Kobe with the steal. Watch outside. Right through the knee for the layup.
And here's another thing about him, Steve. Every time he gets his hands on the ball in the backcourt, he's a one-man fast break.
Oh, hit that. Number 7. By LeBron. And Ennis slams it in.
And they're on the kind of run that could have made a difference had it just started a little earlier.
Yeah, but I think the only reason they're on this run is because the defense has relaxed a little bit, knowing the game is basically in the bag.
And that is good.
Well, guys, they came in here and really took charge from the opening tip. This is such a tough thing to do for a visiting team. This contest was played on their turn.
And, you know, that's not the way it usually works in the NBA. It's going to be a great win, and you know it's going to be a happy plane ride out of here for sure.
And that one's good.
Well, I tell you what, he's having one of those days where if he takes it, he makes it.
There's 10 seconds left in the fourth quarter. They get a hand on it. Kobe with the steal. And blocked. And out of bounds as the Lakers gain possession.
You always want a player to have his head up and to be surveying the court, but not if that's going to be the result.
Goes up off the inbound, and Anthony gets it to go on the assist by Gasol.
They ran that inbounds play perfectly there. Get the quick hitter.
And so it's the Lakers taking care of business here. This one was over well before the final buzzer. The fans were waiting for something to get excited about, Greg, but they never got it.
They sure didn't. I mean, they just rolled to this win. They made it look really easy. What an efficient performance at both ends.
And that'll do it, folks. For Clark Kellogg and Greg Anthony, this is Kevin Harlan. Thank you for tuning in.
Вот здесь вот. Держите. Потом еще держите. Ну. Ну да.
I'm Ernie Johnson. This is the NBA on 2K Sports. Glad to have you with us. Tonight we'll see the Los Angeles Lakers as they play against the Orlando Magic. And it's time now to send you out to Kevin Harlan and the crew. They're standing by at the Amway Center in Orlando.
Here are the starters for Los Angeles. Mr. Incredible is out there with Fresh. And it's Michael Jordan. Then there's Shaquille O'Neal. And it's Kobe in at the power forwards position. And for the Magic, Gordon and Vucevic, the big men inside. Bismack Biyombo is out there with Terrence Ross. And out of bounds is the Magic will gain possession. Looking at Los Angeles, they took the win in their last game against Memphis.
And if you look at the numbers, guys, I mean, what jumps out at you is the balance they had offensively.
Very satisfying road win because you're right. There was tremendous balance displayed. I mean, the crowd was basically stunned at how they were able to dismantle that defense.
Hey, come around, come around.
Back to Peyton. Kicks it to Gordon. That's in, coming off an assist from Peyton.
Yeah, you're making things far too easy for him when you let him get it that deep.
I echo that, ditto. I mean, you've got to do your work early. Try to keep him out of the post. Fight him a little bit. Keep him away from that spot he wants.
Here's Jordan. And it's good. Fought through contact. It's the shot. He'll go to the free throw line.
He's one of the best in the league at that. Even with just a tiny sliver, he always seems to find a way to get it up and in.
And this is his first trip to the line tonight. Peyton with the ball. Doris Burke has an update for us. Doris?
Well, I had a chance to catch up with Los Angeles' head coach. With this being their first meeting of the year, he stressed to his team to rely on their instincts on the offensive end, saying, we do a good job of finding soft spots in defenses and not forcing anything. As long as we can continue doing that here, we'll be in good shape. We'll see if that holds true, guys.
And thanks as always, Doris. And guys, the emphasis on quality shooting, getting those chances identified by their coach is a key for them.
I think that means they must work as a complete unit out there, cooperate, sharing the ball, and try to limit the one-on-one play.
And if they can do that, they will have success shooting the basketball. I think it's guaranteed.
5 to shoot, off his foot, and the official saying it was kicked. First quarter of play with about a minute and a half gone. The drive by Vucevic. An easy layup after coming off the pick.
How about how he sets his man up there, runs him right into the screen, and then gets the basket.
And Shaq gets it to go.
You know, they've scored several times already here in the first quarter down low. I like that.
It's like a running game in football. When you can pound the basketball inside, it also allows you to control the team's transition. Yeah, that's a super defensive play. If that gets through, no doubt they score.
And that's why he sold out for it, because he knew he had to make that play. He wasn't going to let them get the advantage.
Here's Fournier. He's usually able to provide some lift to his team, averaging 6 points a game. Clock at 6. Peyton with the ball. He's picked up by Jordan. Poke loose. Whoops, there's the 24-second shot clock violation, so they'll turn it over. Big group substitution here for the Lakers. Andre Kirilenko's checked in for Kobe. Carter comes in for Michael Jordan. Dwayne Wade, he's checked in for Fresh. And Allen Iverson is subbed in for Mr. Incredible. For Orlando, they won their last contest, that game against the Wizards in Washington.
Yeah, struggled to shoot the basketball in that game, but still found a way, if you will. I mean, they had to pick up the slack in a lot of other areas, and they did.
And, Greg, you know, not too many teams are going to win shooting that poorly from the floor. Well, I'd have to say it says a lot about them as a ball club to win with that poor shooting performance.
46 seconds left here in the first quarter. Peyton. No good with the triple. Lakers have gone 4 of 4 to start, so a nice offensive rhythm to start here. Fast break. Here come the Magic. Number 1. Wade is covering, and that one's good.
The tenacity on the interior, just battling, bringing that effort and will to second chance point.
Carter drives in. Played in with a nice touch off the glass.
No hesitation at all right there. Just right up against a much bigger defender.
Man, and I love that fearlessness, that aggressive attitude. Boy, I love watching guys play with that kind of abandon and freedom, Greg. It's a beautiful thing, man.
That's going to be over and back. Not watching for the line that time. 17 seconds left to play in the first quarter. Vucevic, a screen on Iverson. And Fournier kicks to Vucevic. Comes up empty down low.
Defensively, they just weren't there. I mean, that's a freebie. Should have been 2 points.
And so the first quarter is in the books. Lakers lead by 5. Stay with us as we get set to bring you the second quarter right after this.
On tap.
And now the second quarter just getting set to start. And what do you guys think so far about the offensive approach for the Lakers?
Well, I like the fact they've already been getting a lot of high-quality shots in the paint.
And also another aspect of their game that's been super so far tonight is how they've been sharing the basketball.
Gordon and Vucevic, the big men inside. Terrence Ross is out there with Bismack Biyombo. And it's Ross in at the small forward. So that's the lineup on the floor for the Magic. Here's Peyton. And they double up Peyton. And stolen by Iverson. Kirilenko dishes to Carter. And he throws it down hard with one hand.
And guys, that's a big swing right there. I mean, taking the steal and then turning it into 2 easy points on the dunk.
No telling how important that sequence could turn out to be.
And guys, in a game this snug, moments like that are the ones we usually look back on at the end as a difference maker.
Ross, that's good.
Good ball movement. He put that pass in the ideal spot, right where it needed to be.
High post shot. Vince Carter the bucket on the assist by Shaq. And it's 6 points for Vince Carter.
He presents a defender with a serious challenge, always.
Knocked loose. Vucevic to the pass to Peyton. Gordon. From 13 feet, it goes down. Gordon's got 6.
The offense really coming around here in the second.
It's about rhythm, Clark. They're up above 50% now for the game, and you'll take that on any night. And defensively, there's still some work, though. They're going to have to shore up.
The Magic trail by 10. And now the first timeout called here for the Magic. And this matchup with the Lakers, it's their first meeting of the season.
Yeah, faced off twice last season, and it was a split between the two teams.
Well, you know, both of these teams know and understand when they face off, it's a very winnable game for either one of them. They often don't get a chance to feel that way.
Shaq is really having a good game here.
I mean, he's getting to the rack all game, and if they can't do a better job of keeping him out of the paint, they're in for a long night.
Big group substitution here for the Lakers. Kobe's checked in for Kirilenko. Jordan comes in for Vince Carter. Mr. Incredible, he's checked in for Dwayne Wade. And Fresh subbed in for Allen Iverson.
I like the offensive awareness to exploit that lack of coverage on that play.
And the pass to Mr. Incredible. Kobe, Vucevic defending. To the paint. Here's Fresh. The Lakers rebound. Kobe kicks to Shaq. And they convert it last on attempt number 3. Shaq's got 4 points in the quarter.
And Steve, quite honestly, he is their muscle. I mean, the guy they rely on for some brute force when they need it is him. Finesse isn't the first word that comes to mind when you're talking about this guy. Well, let's take a look at where Orlando ended up, Kevin, rank-wise in the league last year. 9th in fewest turnovers per game, 15th in blocks. As for the assist numbers, not as strong for them. Top 20 in the league. They certainly are capable of much better in that area.
And in terms of turnovers, I think the good ball handling and smart passes were really a key. Not a gaudy ranking, but no question, being in that top 10 helped them offensively. They should continue to get the ball inside. The defense struggling to contain them.
And when you make 5 in a row in close like that, it also takes pressure off your perimeter guys, too.
And it's Gordon missing. Lakers leading by 11. Pass to Fresh. Nice passing here by Los Angeles. Now the feed to Jordan. Shaq inside. And here in the second quarter of action with a hair under 2.5 minutes played so far. Jordan.
And that's the classic 1-2 punch right there. I mean, nice steal. And then how about the elevation, Kevin, on the finish?
And Greg, nothing spurs some quick offense like a great play defensively.
That indicates the importance of great on-the-ball defense, as was displayed right there.
We've got 28 seconds left to play here in the second quarter. And that one's good. Fresh has got his first 2 points of the night.
Well, they've done a great job of getting into the middle of that defense and scoring in the paint.
And that's why they're on this run. You get that close to the hoop, and it's a lot easier to make shots.
Pass to Ross. And here's the break. And it's Jordan with the jam.
And really just straight to the basket with a full head of steam.
Well, if you're going to throw it down, make sure you throw it down with force.
3 minutes of action so far in the second quarter. And so it looks like the Magic will retain possession here. Puts up a prayer. Can't get it to go. And so a pretty lopsided game for the first half. Lakers ahead, leading by 17. 2K Sports, back in a moment from the Amway Center. Lakers leading by 17. So the Lakers 5 right now. Michael Jordan is out there with Kobe. Then it's Fresh. Then there's Mr. Incredible. And it's Shaq in at the pivot spot, manning the middle.
And I know nothing fires him up more than a huge jam right in the face of an opponent. I mean, those facials get him going. Don't discount how that can deflate the defender and the other team, too.
Here's Fresh. Again, the Lakers.
Well, I think he shot the ball well, guys, but I don't think he shot it enough. The more shots he gets from here on out, the more they'll stretch out this lead.
It's tipped. Kobe with the steal. Goes up. Rips down the breakaway slam.
No doubt that is within his range.
Well, I would hope so. He's a pro, and it was only a one-footer. Come on now.
Tipped away. Now the Lakers on the break. Boom, he jams it straight down.
And scoring at will, starting to pull away here.
Certainly this one's threatening to get out of hand, and soon, partner.
I got ball.
Now here's Payton. He's guarded closely. Fournier. Can they get it? A rebound by Kobe Bryant.
That is some tough defense there against one of the better finishers in our game.
Back to Shaq, and stolen by Gordon. That's tipped and stolen by Jordan. And here's the fast break. Jordan leads.
And the big lead becomes bigger. They are playing with purpose here tonight, guys.
And they're doing it at both ends of the floor. I mean, that's what you like to see. They've been controlling the action from both ends of the court.
Feeds to Fournier. Knocked away. Smooth as silk on the finger roll.
Dropped that one in as soft as a feather using the finger roll.
Lakers have gotten every shot that dropped since halftime. They're 5 for 5 from the floor. Here's Shaq, and the layup's good off the glass. Shaq's got 4 points this quarter.
Really not hard to see why they're giving up points on this run. I mean, they've just given them too many looks inside.
Yeah, and usually when a team goes on a run like this, it's because they are getting too many opportunities on the inside. Make them beat you from deep.
Some changes for the Lakers. Karolinko comes in for Kobe, and it's Carter in for Michael Jordan. Iverson kicks to Carter. Wade drives in, and he gets it to go. Wade's got his first points in this one.
Now this is just getting ridiculous. They can't possibly keep this up.
Can't remember the last time they missed one. Remarkable shooting here.
It's good, and he drew contact on the shot, so he will go to the line. A three-point play chance here. The Lakers have yet to miss from the free throw line. They're 3 for 3. Biyombo is checked in for Orlando. Watson comes in for Terrence Ross. Free throw good, Karolinko. A little under 2.5 minutes gone by here in the third. Ball's knocked loose. Augustine with it. Iverson picks him up. Augustine dishes to Biyombo. And no good. Trying to use the glass. Here's Los Angeles now. Really controlling it now with an 18-2 run here. And that one's good. Wade's got his second bucket of the night.
They are just killing them on the interior.
Yeah, you can't say that with enough emphasis. I mean, the defenders are just not being aggressive enough down low. You got to play with some physicality in the paint.
And that one's good, Simmons. And here's Shaq. Karolinko kicks to Iverson. The 3 quarters of play all in the books, and this one all but over already.
Tune in.
Welcome back. Fourth quarter action starting up in what has been a one-sided show. And we'll get a look at how the hustle stat game has been going for the Lakers.
And you really can't help but notice all the points they've continued to get off turnovers.
They haven't wasted time getting the ball up the court tonight either, and it's resulted in a lot of fast break points.
A moment now to reset the lineups, brought to us by Gatorade. All fueled up here for the fourth quarter. On the court for Orlando. Count that one.
Obviously, a mix-up defensively on that possession.
Outside, Kobe. It's a nice passing here by Los Angeles. And it's Gasol penetrating. Here's Simmons, defended by Gasol. And there's a nice one-handed slam.
And he bangs down the one-hander.
2 very easy points right there for sure.
He'll take those all day.
Here's Jordan. And that one goes in as he is fouled. It'll be 3 points if he converts at the line.
That's the 10th straight point they've given up in the paint.
And, you know, it doesn't matter how good your defense is on the perimeter if you're going to allow easy ones inside like that.
The Magic making a switch here as Anya's checked in, poked away. Jordan kicks to Kobe. And it's good. Assisting on the play was Jordan. Jordan's got 4 assists now tonight. Here's Augustine. About a minute played here in the fourth quarter. Biyombo with it. Gasol covering. Number 13. Here's Azania. Good D by LeBron.
They have been board dominant in this game. That's definitely been a factor in crafting this huge lead.
And it's been a well-rounded performance. I mean, strong rebounding has certainly been at the center of it, but it's been good on a number of levels.
Way too loose with the ball there. Those turnovers are hard to swallow.
DJ Augustine's checked in for Orlando. Outside Jordan, inside to Gasol. There's the bucket, good.
Oh, they own the interior right now. 10 straight points coming from inside.
Well, constantly finding lanes to the basket, getting great looks inside.
And I'd say that's it, guys. They're not coming back in this one.
Nope, no chance. Not gonna happen. That chance has long since passed of them getting back into this one. Forget about it.
C.J. Watson, he's checked in for Wesley Matthews. A little over a minute and a half of the fourth quarter gone now. Out of bounds, magic ball as Orlando keeps possession. And Simmons kicks to Gordon. Number 13. And good. Coming in on the assist by DJ Augustine.
No issues on that one. Good work all around.
It's Kobe Bryant on the wing. Shoots it. No good off the back of the rim.
Major defensive lapse right there. And he's not a player you can leave open for a jump shot. You got to stay attached to him. They're lucky he couldn't punish them for it. Well, the effort was there, but he just couldn't quite fight his way through traffic.
LeBron covered by Biyombo. Blocked, but they recover it. And again, it's Pau Gasol.
Well, guys, they came in here and really took charge from the opening tip. This is such a tough thing to do for a visiting team. This contest was played on their terms.
And you know, that's not the way it usually works in the NBA. It's going to be a great win, and you know it's going to be a happy plane ride out of here for sure.
I don't want to say they're trying to run up the score here, but they do keep adding to the lead.
Well, I know you don't want to say it, but I will, partner. I mean, they're trying to run the score up here. It's plain and simple. They're trying to throw salt all in that wound.
And stolen by Jordan. He kicks to LeBron.
And you can see the difference with their ability to win with their speed, guys.
Boy, I love the pace and flow that their open court offense has been played with. I mean, it's been humming quietly, but very efficient.
Free throw good, Jordan. 29 seconds left in the fourth quarter of this one.
Just too much of a deficit to overcome.
Just not enough clicks and ticks left on that clock in this one, Greg.
Good on the shot.
And I like the job they've done with working the basketball. They've been moving and getting quality shots.
And, Greg, their field goal percentage reflects that. I mean, they've been the much better team shooting the ball. And you know me, shooting percentage, always a function of shot selection.
And it's out of bounds to the Magic as Orlando will retain possession. Third minute of action now gone here in the fourth. Good.
That's really told the story today, guys. I mean, throughout this game, they've been able to get the ball in tight and then finish.
More active and more physical down low. That's what's really been the difference.
Hello, everybody, and welcome. I'm Ernie Johnson. You're watching the NBA on 2K Sports. For tonight's game, we'll be watching the Los Angeles Lakers as they go up against the Houston Rockets. And first quarter just about ready to get underway, so let's go now to Houston with Kevin Harlan. We'll see you next time.
Welcome and good evening. We welcome you to our Monday night broadcast of the NBA here on 2K Sports. I'm Kevin Harlan alongside Clark Kellogg and Greg Anthony. A quick check now at the starting five for both teams. And breaking down the game, let's take a look here at Michael Jordan.
And perhaps the best thing about him, Steve, is the way he takes charge down the stretch of close games. The higher the stakes, the better he plays.
The Houston Rockets come into this one following a loss to the Timberwolves. And they were still in that one right up to the end, guys, but lost by a couple of buckets.
And you know what? A shame that either team had to lose that game because you had to be proud of the way they battled in it.
Yeah, I suppose that's right, but it still was heartbreaking. I mean, you hate to lose in OT, no matter how hard you played. You want to come out on top if you're going to play those extra minutes.
Here's Fresh. Here's Kobe, and it's rejected. Ariza outside. Doesn't get the finger roll. Last game for the Lakers, they picked up the W against the Magic in Orlando.
And you know what? Exactly what had to be done in terms of winning on the road. Never allowed any momentum to build up against them. Kept the crowd out of the game. And for every punch they took, they had a counter.
I was very impressed, Greg, with the way they stood their ground, even when they were on their heels some, coming through those moments where they were backing up a bit. That's what it takes on the road. You've got to show that kind of fortitude and resilience.
Doris Burke has some information for us. Doris?
Hey, Kevin. I spoke with the Lakers head coach. One player who's really on his mind in this matchup is Eric Gordon. He said of Gordon, he can shoot with deep range and has the strength and explosiveness to go by you if you overcommit and finish or get himself to the line. So he's just an underrated scorer in this league, and it's going to take a total team effort to slow him down. Kevin, we'll see how they do. Thanks,
Doris. The Rockets have gone 1 of 3 from the field to start this one so far. To end the run. Ariza with another miss. The pass to Mr. Incredible. That drops, and it comes off an assist from Jordan. Jordan's got his 3rd assist on the night.
Boy, I tell you what, nice little run here they're going on.
And getting to the 10 has been the key. They're getting point-blank looks time and time again.
Got a piece of it. To the middle. Power down with both hands.
Another basket here, and they have really come out of the gates fast in the first quarter, Kevin.
And Houston calls their first time out of the game. And this is the first season matchup for them against the Lakers team.
And they didn't have much of a problem with these guys last season, and quite frankly, you wouldn't expect them to.
Yeah, you know, these are two teams clearly on opposite ends of the continuum in this conference. I mean, this is a team they rightly feel they can beat every time they take the court with them.
And out of bounds as the Lakers gain possession.
All right, a chance to check out stats for Harden. Last season, he played outstanding. 1st in assists, 2nd in scoring, and he was among the top 20 rebounders in the league. Never shy about throwing his weight around in the paint.
And dropping dimes, too. I mean, led the league in assists. And he's an absolute magician with the basketball.
Anderson, a screen on Kobe. Tipped away and stolen by Jordan. Fast break, here we go. And Kobe throws it down.
Couldn't have dreamed of a much better start here than they've had today.
I think the offensive game plan they came in with was right on point. It's worked perfectly, and the lead they already have is proof in the pudding.
Houston's gone 1 of 3 from beyond the arc so far in the game. Back to Anderson. Pass to Nene. From down in the low post, it goes. Here are the Lakers with the ball. They're on a 14-2 run here. O'Neal. An amazing finish with a hand right in his face. Shaq's got 8.
And there are more points tacked on here to the early lead.
And it's a nice lead as well. I mean, it's no mystery how they've done it. They're attacking the basket.
Here's Ariza. Tries again. And there's the play by Nene inside. Nene's got his 2nd bucket tonight.
He was the first one to react to that miss. Excellent anticipation on his part. A hustle play on the putback by him.
There's the feed to O'Neal. That's good.
And how about the grasp they had on the game plan for this one?
You know, I know it's early, but I don't think I'm going out on a limb when I say we could be headed for a blowout unless something dramatically changes and fast.
So as we end the first quarter, already a double.
Tune in Tuesday.
Well, not exactly a close game so far, but as the second quarter starts here, plenty of time for a comeback. Let's look at the energy stats, how the hustle game has been going for Los Angeles.
I'll tell you what, guys, they're showing us a lot of energy early on and racking up those fast break points.
And also defensively, they've been able to cause some turnovers tonight, and that also builds confidence and gives you momentum.
So on the floor for the Lakers to start this second quarter, Allen Iverson out there with Dwayne Wade. And there's Carter. And it's Andre Kirilenko, and it's Shaq in at the 5. Good on the second free throw. Now here's Paul. 8 points his last outing. Outside Gordon. Stolen by O'Neal. And he goes up strong with one hand and flushes it down.
And guys, that's a big swing right there. I mean, taking the steal and then turning it into 2 easy points on the dunk.
No telling how important that sequence could turn out to be.
And guys, in a game this snug, moments like that are the ones we usually look back on at the end as a difference maker.
It's tipped. He kicks it to Wade. He's against Gordon. Here's Shaq. And yep, couple bounces and it falls. Shaq's got 4 this quarter.
He's been one of their more reliable options today, guys. I mean, his shooting has led them to this lead.
To the paint. Here's Kirilenko, and he banks in the layup. Kirilenko's got his first basket of the night.
Well, I tell you what, I need to see some more assertiveness out of these defenders. They're not getting the job done.
That's a great point. 10 of the last 12 points they've allowed have come at the rim.
Timeout called, the Rockets. One guy who's been getting it done is Shaquille O'Neal.
He's really taking it to him inside. They got to find a way to slow him down.
Big group substitution here for the Lakers. LeBron, he's checked in for Kirilenko. Kobe comes in for Vince Carter. Mr. Incredible, he's checked in for Dwayne.
What an incredible run they're on right now. Offense as well as I've ever seen it played.
Every single guy on their team with the absolute Midas magic touch, shooting the lights out here.
Harden kicks to Mbamute. Offensive struggles continue, missing again. Mr. Incredible, the pass to O'Neal. Took him no time at all on that one. Shaq's got 16 points.
This is some kind of performance we're seeing from him today. He has yet to miss a shot.
Paul kicks to Gordon. Shoots from the elbow. Drained for 2 points. Gordon's got his first points of the game.
Nice piece of work there. Get yourself a little space and pull the trigger.
Outside, Kobe. Here's Shaq. That's in, coming off an assist by Kobe. He's got 18.
And I know something else the fans love about him is the way he's capable of going straight over the top of a defender for some monster throwdowns. I mean, we're talking about posterization with capital letters.
Scoring well here at the midway point, and now they're starting to put some distance between them.
Well, offensively, they just continue to roll. I mean, they're padding that lead bit by bit as a result.
And it's Paul penetrating. Pass to Harden. The bounds, the Lakers will take possession. And the Rockets making a change here. .26 seconds left to play in the first half.
Kobe.
Beautiful dish, and the layup goes down. 8 points for Mr. Incredible.
If it ain't broke, don't fix it. They keep getting in the paint and keep scoring points. Keep it going.
Not a lot you can do as a defense when they keep getting the ball in the paint like this.
He dishes it to Gordon. The Rockets again can't hit.
He's got to be disappointed with himself on that one. He has got to knock those down.
And he gets the bucket.
Really well done there. Just confident and composed, never in a hurry.
And through one half, it hasn't even been close. Lakers ahead, opening up a huge gap. We'll see you after halftime for the beginning of... Welcome back, everybody. Third quarter just about to get going here in what has been so far a runaway game. Really an incredible game from Shaquille O'Neal.
Yeah, created a lot of quality shots for himself in that first half, and he knew when to pass it up when the double team came.
And that led to a very high points per shot number for him. For those of you that are into analytics, that stat really tells how efficient a player has been, and he's been very efficient so far.
Third quarter action getting rolling right now, brought to you by Gatorade, all fueled up and ready to go. Here's who's on the floor. So on the floor for Houston, Harden and Ariza out on the perimeter. Then there's Nene. Then there's Ryan Anderson. Then it's Nene, and at the center, locking down the middle. Here is Harden, looking for his first basket still in this one. Passes it to Anderson. Good. It's Harden with the assist that time. And so it's the Lakers with it. Mr. Incredible, the pass to O'Neal. Nice ball movement here by the Lakers. Played in with a nice touch off the glass. And that's 13 points for Mr. Incredible. And for Houston, they're shooting about 42% so far. And out of bounds as Los Angeles gains possession.
You know, that's not at all what they had in mind there. I mean, just too many unforced turnovers.
Shaq passes to Fresh. Down low. Here's Kobe. Again, Los Angeles.
3 for 3, and that's always a good way to start the second half.
So far, we've seen them be a bit careless with the ball.
Guys, untidy. You've got to value the possession of the basketball.
Simply put, out of control is how they've played thus far. They're going to have to reel it in and show some more discipline.
And out of bounds as Los Angeles gains possession.
A chance here to check out how the Rockets ranked in the NBA last season. Second in scoring, third in assists, and they were in the top 10 in grabbing rebounds as well. That's not too shabby. The top 10 on the glass, I'll take that.
And you go back to their offensive output last season, they put points on the board in a big way, an entertaining style with a bevy of offensive weaponry.
But they get it back. Paul kicks to Anderson. Back to Paul. Poked loose. Kobe with the steal. Up the floor.
Well, there's hot guys, and then there's really hot. They just can't miss.
You know, Greg, sometimes you'll see an individual guy go on a shooting tear like this, but the whole squad, wow.
Here's Mr. Incredible. Oh, and that one, no question, powered it down.
And that's how you make a steal count. Turn it into a quick slam at the other end.
It was really a case, it looked like Greg Anthony right there, if I can say so. It was really a case of a great defensive play triggering some instant offense.
Yeah, I remember GA as an irritant. And this guy, much like Greg, creating havoc out there.
Man, have they been effective at getting the ball inside.
I tell you, we're taking a look at some real deficiencies defensively. I mean, they've given up 5 straight good looks in the paint.
Harden kicks to Paul. Ariza. And he overshot that one, missing.
Yeah, the offense seems completely in disarray.
Exactly. But at the other end, it's one bucket after the other. This run is getting out of hand right now.
Here's Kobe, and the shot is good. Kobe's got 6.
And I like the job they've done with working the basketball. They've been moving and getting quality shots.
And, Greg, their field goal percentage reflects that. I mean, they've been the much better team shooting the ball. And you know me, shooting percentage, always a function of shot selection.
Pau Gasol, he's checked in for Kobe. Well, we're into the third quarter, just over 2.5 minutes played.
And that's another assist for a team that is putting on a clinic on how to share the ball.
And I love the mentality that they've had. If a shot isn't there, they're not forcing it. They're moving it side to side until they finally get the one they want.
Harden dishes to Paul. Knocks it loose. And here they come. Feeds to Carmelo. And down it goes. Dunked through off a wonderful assist.
Such a strong finisher on the fast break.
And, Greg, I love the fact he's always in control. Even though he's going at breakneck speed, he still maintains his body control.
And at the end of the third quarter, a huge lead in this one may already have been.
The NBA season gains momentum.
And thanks again for joining us. Let's see what happens here in the fourth. And a closer look here at the hustle stats for Los Angeles.
I thought we might see the defense adjust at halftime to slow the break, but that has not been the case.
Another factor here tonight has been the amount of points they've scored off turnover. And that's just another mistake. I mean, they've got it on autopilot, and they look totally dejected.
Ball's knocked loose and out of bounds as the Lakers gain possession.
Just didn't get his hands up in time on that one. They weren't on the same page there.
And on the court for the Lakers to start the fourth. Anthony out there with Michael Jordan. Then there's Kobe. Then it's Pau Gasol. And it's Mr. Incredible in at the point guard position.
You know, of the last 6 baskets, 5 have come on the interior. This is major smash mouth basketball, guys.
All about imposing your will offensively, getting exactly the kind of looks their coach drew up.
Here's Paul. He passes it to Onuaku. Back to Paul. Fires the 3. Good.
As long as they keep spraying them from deep, we're going to have ourselves one exciting finish.
Yeah, it took them a while. But now they're starting to get into a flow from outside. And boy, is that time.
The one-hand slam is so sweet when it's his hand doing the slam.
Oh, yeah, he is so smooth, even on a power finish like that.
Oh, yeah!
He has a highlight reel unto himself, guys.
Yeah,
wow.
That could very well be a contender for Dunk of the Year and perhaps might make its way all over the internet.
I'll tell you what, that is the crowd pleaser of all crowd pleasers.
There's the pass to Onuaku. He feeds it to Black. Rebound by Kobe. Kobe's got 4 rebounds now tonight. Jordan the pass to Carmelo. And that shot misses everything. Air ball on the 3. The 3 from Harden. And that one's good.
I like the offensive awareness to exploit that lack of coverage on that play.
Gasol drives in. It's blocked. There's 1:38 left in the game. Harden the pass to Chi. Taken away by Anthony. Paul against Jordan. Pass to Mr. Incredible. Gives him the lead pass. Now here's Paul. He's covered closely. Kicks it to Harden. Good, and Paul gets the assist. Paul's got 3 assists in the game. The Lakers have gone 3 of 5 here in the fourth quarter. Pretty good numbers coming out of the break. A nice shot by Gasol.
And they are attacking the rim and getting great results.
And how? I mean, they're taking this defense to task, taking them to school. Every one of their last 10 points have come in the paint.
Lays it up, and despite of the excellent defense at that.
Just look at how quickly the lead has grown here over the last few possessions.
Clear case here, partner, of saving their best for last. Quite a run.
From deep Harden, and it's Gasol with the rebound. Lakers have gone 5 of 7 from the field since the beginning of the fourth. Strong work at that end of the floor. Good on the shot.
Well, guys, they came in here and really took charge from the opening tip. This is such a tough thing to do for a visiting team. This contest was played on their terms.
And, you know, that's not the way it usually works in the NBA. It's going to be a great win, and you know it's going to be a happy plane ride out of here, for sure.
4 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Here's Mr. Incredible. A good finish at the rack off the slick feed.
And that's the dagger right there, really the nail in the coffin.
I'd agree. I mean, they've done a great job of sealing this one, closing it out. And they never backed off, even with the big lead. I love to see teams do that.
Back to Gasol. That's tipped. Stolen by Harden. And here comes Harden, leading the fast break. Shot to stop the run. So it's Los Angeles winning this one easily. A resounding victory for them. And Greg in enemy territory, no less.
That's exactly right. But with the way they controlled the game and just completely took the crowd out of it, that's how to get it done on the road.
And that'll wrap it up, folks. For Greg Anthony, Clark Kellogg, and Doris Burke, this is Kevin Harlan. Thanks for watching the NBA, presented by 2K Sports. And now we present the Jordan Player of the Game, Mr. Incredible.